everyone. This is my Pokemon Ruby playthrough, part 6. Okay, so I was in the shade and I'm like, yay! And if you remember, I think Slippy was like badly injured in our last episode. We cried over him, but he got better, so that's good. So she's like fiery hot Pokemon or something like that, and she's got a Goldie, and I'm like, you make no sense to me. I was expecting her to have like a Vulpix or something. She's like Goldine. So I'm just gonna absorb it and get free HP, and it's gonna tail whip me, and I'm just like, yeah, you do that. So I quick attack it for the win. And Timmy goes to level 12, and Slippy goes to level 18, and I beat Joanna, and she's like, that's hot. I think she's Paris. Even though I don't understand why her hair and right there is green, but right there it's like blonde. But anyway, so this guy has a Azurill, and I'm like, oh man, it's gonna bubble me, and then it does like nothing. So I'm like, sweet. And it's gonna charm me, and I'm like, oh man, Timmy, why do you have to fall for every female you see? So I'm like, I'll just stay in. Just kidding. And I send in zingers. And I headbutt. Headbutt again, and it's gonna tail whip me, do a defense drop, but I'm like, you know what, no. And I get a crit, which I wish I would have gotten earlier, but so I meet Simon, he's like, hee. Then I fight this guy, he's obviously the hottest dude ever, Dwayne. He has a Wingull, and I set out Ziggers. Thank God that missed. I hate being confused. Easy. So, I headbutt it. It tries to growl me and fails. Well, it doesn't fail, but you know. And I'm like, oh, Zingers, you barely lived. You're so awesome. But he has Machop, and I'm like, yeah, about that. I'll just send in Timmy for some experience. He's not terribly under level, but he still needs to get up there. And I send in Slippy, who's way up there and needs to be like, you know, you need to slow down, but whatever. So I use a quick attack, and he keeps lowering my defense. I'm just like, wow, you are beyond dumb. I'm sorry. So he sends in the Tentacool, and I'm like, I choose you, Timmy. Timmy's like, Timmy. I'm sure he says that, but so he's a potion on Zingers, because I had a feeling the Tentacool was gonna use like Constrictor, Supersonic. And so I sent in Zingers, and he used Supersonic again, predicting my switch. I was like, man, he's good. But, you know, didn't matter. So I'm like, oh man, I'm poisoned. Why does everything hate me? But Zinger pulls through for me. He's like, believe in me. And I did, and he pulled through. So I'm going to use an antidote on Zingers. And then this guy's just like, man, you are scorching hot. Obviously, I'm on fire, and I don't know it. So I have, like, I guess, nerve problems. I don't know. So I give a soda pop to Zingers because that's healthy for Pokemon in every way possible. And I fight this boy. He's like, I'm thirsty. And I'm like, Ricky. And I'm like, Timmy can handle it. And he's like, whoosh, with Surf. And I'm like, whoa, was not expecting that Zigzagoon to know Surf. I was like, I'm sitting here just like, whoa, not expecting that. I mean, dang, Surf? Man, that boy has potential to be a good Pokemon trainer. So Timmy's trying to learn Metal Claw, and I'm like, let's get rid of Harden. Because he's pretty hard. Or hard enough. Anyways. Aw, I was almost tempted to giving him, you know, soda, but I'm mean. I'm a mean teenager. And then she's like, soft sand, yay! And they will let me be their servant. And I'm like, you little brats. So, give soda to Timmy, because, like, so it's very healthy for Pokemon. No, it doesn't. But, you know, whatever. You don't look like a Pokemon trainer either, but whatever. So Timmy falls for the charm, but I get a flinch, and Timmy should live this bubble. And I tackle it, and it's like, dead. So So she sends out another Azrael, and I'm like, let's see how much headbutt does. I'm like, you know what? No. And after another, like, you know, attack drop, yeah. So I send in zingers, and then, like, headbutt it. Or no, tackle, excuse me. Yeah. I missed. I was like, no! And slowly but surely, I'm getting this Azrael. And yeah, there we go. So she cries for her mother, and I'm like, your mom died. And she's like, what? Yeah. How unfortunate. So anyways, I'm just like running around like a maniac because I don't know what to do except heal. That's the first thing. I'm like, ah, heal. And then I have to go to that, or talk to these guys. I want to talk to these guys, but I'm like, ah, they're not going to move for me, so I have to go in that building and talk to Dick. Yeah. Oh, Doc, excuse me. Whoops! I thought his name was Dick. Sorry. So then they left, and God, if I can get there. Okay. And I have to pay to get in here, and I was like, seriously? I'm gonna save your butts. And then this is the guy. I ruined his career, but he's still here and existing, and I'm like, why? But I think he gives me thief. And so here's Stern, and then these grunts are just like, we are just grunting it up, and I'm just like, no, you're not. Shut up. And they're like, do you question me? And I'm like, yeah, I do. So I sent in Timmy, and that's not good for Timmy. So I sent in Zingers instead, because Zingers knows headbutt, and that should be like a 3-hit KO. And I get a flinch, and I love headbutt. They're so awesome. And so I fight the second guy, and he has a Zubat. I'm like, Timmy can handle this. Oh man, why am I so tired? Oh, okay, so and it's just gonna leech life me, and I'm like, you're so dumb. But I think that's the only thing it can do, other than possibly confuse me. Sam Metaclaw, and so he's gonna send another Numel. I'm gonna send in Zingers and headbutt this thing. 2-hit KO, and bam, got that Numel. Alright, so, they're just, like, confused, and the boss comes in, and his name is Maxie. Aw, what a cute name. Wow, what jerks. Anyways, so I handed over the goods, and he's like, I have to go. It's an emergency. I'm like, okay. So I leave, a waste of 50 polka dollars. And I'm like, wait a minute, before I leave, I have to do what I always do. Heal my Pokemon. Yep, and I'm gonna head back to, Dewford Island after I, get some, super potions, I think, and some potions. No, just super potions. Okay. I could have gotten 14, but I'm just like, nah. And some repels, you don't know. I have no idea when those will come in handy, but they might one day. So now I will find that sailor guy, Mr. Birdie? Mr. Bernie? Oh well. And then like he tends to like go thunk thunk over some swimmers' bodies, and he's like, ah, I did not see them. And so alright, next video I'll be fighting, I think that Brawly is his name. Bye!